Assalamualaikum. We are from class CS1103B. Today we will show you a demonstration for our library project. So first let me introduce myself. My name is Ahmad Adib Baihaqi bin Shukri. I will present to you my part, which startup page, login page, register page, and menu list page. So let's proceed with the startup page first. I'm sorry. So this is the startup page. In the startup page, user have two options, which is register or login, or also they can click the exit button to exit the program. If the user do not have an account, they have to create a new by click the register button, or if the user already have an account, they have to enter with their account and click login page. So I will create a new account, and this is the register page or registration page. In this page, user need to enter their information such as name, ID, phone number, username, and password. So I will enter a new information first. ROB stand for read or write. After user have finished enter their information, they need to click the register button, and it will direct user to the login page. And a message will pop up and say account created. Press OK. This is the login page. User need to enter their username and password. So I will enter the username and password that I have created just now. After I done enter the username and password, click login, and a message will pop up and say you have successfully logged in. So press OK. Next, this is the menu list page. So for the menu list page, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 button, and current user and date time. For all these buttons, for the book details, borrower, book issue, book return, late return, user information, when the user click the button, it will direct the user to the page. I will not talk about this page because my group mate will explain more about it, but I will show you how the buttons work. So when the user press the book details button, it will direct user to the book details. And when the user press the borrowers button, it will direct users to the borrower page. Click return, book issue. This is the book issue page. Click return, book return. Click return, late return page. Click return, and lastly, user information. So for all these pages, my group mates Hakira and Ariena will explain about it. So next, let's talk about the manuscript here. We have two menu here. The first one is file and help. So when user click the file, it will show two options, which is color or edit. If user click color and choose the color for the text in this for the current user and date time will change. For example, if I click red color, the text will become red, and if I click blue, it will become blue, and green, lastly black. So for the exit, if the user click the exit, they will exit the program. Next, we have help. When user click the help, it have two options also, about and contact. If user click the about, a message will pop up and say this is a book system for read or write public library. Press OK. And if user click contact, a message will pop up also and say for more inquiries, do contact here, readorbwrite@gmail.com. Press OK. So I think that's all from me for the log in, start up, register, and the manual page. So if the user want to edit the program, they just need to press this button and it will exit the program. So I think that's all from me for my part. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hakira Binti Muhammad Arif, and I'm going to continue our group presentation on book details, borrowers, and also book issue. When user click on book details, the interface will be like this. There are information appeared on the upper side of the interface. When user click on like certain book on the list of the book, all of the information will automatically appear on the upper side of the interface. And this is the text box for the user to make process of the book. They can either delete the book or add the book. For the blank space at the bottom of the list of books, user can insert new data of book, like they can just insert ISBN number, the year of publication, the book title, the author of the book, as well as the publisher's name, and lastly the category of the book. After the user has insert all of the information, all the data, user can click on update button to update the list of the book, and new information of new book has been created. And for user to delete the information, they can just click on the delete button and the information will be deleted, and automatically the appropriate message will be appear. And for user to look for certain book, they can just insert the book title at the text box at the upper side and search, and the book that they want to look for will be appeared on the list of the book, and also at the book details at the upper side of the interface. And returned. After the book details, we will moving to the next interface, which is borrower's interface. When user click on the borrower's button, the following interface will be appeared. There are four main lists, which are about the borrower's information, the book's information, the transaction of the book, and as well as the late return. When user click on like for example Alice's name, the borrower's name Alice, the information of the borrower will appear on the upper side of the interface. Also, when user want to make process of the borrower, like they can just enter the borrower's name at the text box provided to make process like search or delete the information or add the information, as well as update. Okay, for example, to add new information, User can add the borrower's name, IC number, phone number, as well as the address of the borrower. After all the information has been inserted, user may click on the update button to update the list, and new information of Ariane will be appeared on the bottom of the borrower's list. And to delete the data, the information, user can click on the name of the borrower and click on the delete button. So after the appropriate the appropriate message of data deleted successfully appeared, and click OK, and the data has been deleted. To look for certain borrowers, so user can click on the user can insert the name, like for example Alex, and the information of the Alex will be appeared on the will be displayed on the list, as well as the upper side of the interface. So that's all for the borrower's interface. Okay, moving to the next interface, which is the book issue. The following interface will appear, and this part is to allow user to enter the ISBN to be searched, and the information will be appeared on the ISBN and book title label below. And this is the borrowing process information, which is the user need to select the issue date as well as the due date of the transaction borrowing book. And this when user need to insert the borrower's name to be searched, and the information will be appeared on the below of the box, and the button search to search the borrower's name after the user insert the borrower's name, and as well as add to allow user to add new information, new data. For example, when user search on the certain ISBN number and click on the search button, the following information will be appeared: the ISBN number as well as the book title. And this when the issue date, when the user want to key in the issue date of the book, and also the due date that the user has returned the book, and insert data. I'm sorry, the user have to return the book. I mean the date, the due of the borrowing process. And insert the borrower's name like Alex, and search if the user want to search. And to add the new information, user can just click on add button, and certain and following message will be appeared. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Hanis Ariena binti Ahmad Syaiful. Okay, firstly, I want to thank you, Hakira, for explaining the first tree button and its page. And for now, I will continue with the last tree button and its page. For my part is I will explain the book return button, date return button, and users information button. Let's take a look, shall we? Alright, so firstly I will start my part with book written button. Okay, after we click the button, it will pop up this book written page. Okay, first of all, I will explain the interface. It has a two button here. And then on top of the page, we have the search borrower, and we have the search borrower's name here. The staff can choose any of the borrower's name, and when they choose any of this, it will pop up here, the name and the IC number in the label. Okay, I will show you. We choose Alex, and there, the name and the IC number is inserted there. And then next, we can choose any kind of books here. So I will choose Titanic, and we have to click this check to return, and then we click this button book return, and there it will pop up a message, do you want to return this book? And then we click yes, and there, and our book return is successful. So we click OK, and that's it for book return page. Okay, next I will explain the late return button. Okay, after we click this, it will pop up this page, and I will explain the interface first. As we can see, there is 1, 2, and 3 button here, and on top of this it has a search borrower's name and the text box for us to insert the borrower's name. And here it has the borrower's details, book details, issue date, due date, and late return fines. Okay, I'll show you how to insert the name there, and it will show all of the grants detail here, and we click this, and okay, it was clicked here, and then we select this payment button, and there is a message box, it will pop up. It says do you want to proceed, and we click yes, and for the payment for grant it says successful, and there we settle with the late return page, and we can click this return button to go back to the menu page. Okay, last but not least, I will explain to you the last button, which is the user information button. Okay, we click this button and it will pop up this user information page. And firstly, I will explain the interface here. As we can see, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 buttons here. Okay, for on top of this, it will show the details of the current user, which is Adib. As we can see, the current user is Adib. There, it shows the information. And if we want to search the staff name, we can put the name in the text box and click the search button. And if we want to add new staff, we can click the add button here. Okay, I will show you how to delete the staff details. Okay, for the current user, we can just delete this button, and there, the data is deleted successfully. And we have to update this, and it shows success. And that's it for the user information page, and we can click this return button to go back to the menu page. Okay, for the closure, I'll show you how to collapse or exit this menu list page by using button, not by using this. Okay, there is exit button here. We can just click this exit button, and there, the menu list page is collapsed and exit. That's all from me and my group. Thank you.